Hey guys, what is up? This is Chris on HaloFollower.com, and today we're going to be not watching 100 Ways to Die. Well, of course we're going to be doing that, but this is going to be behind the scenes. If you want to see the full video, there is a link below, and I'll probably put an annotation somewhere. So, first off, I wanted to do 100 Ways to Die. A lot of people didn't get this. They thought I was stealing from a guy named, what is it? Let me look up his name real quick. I'm sorry I didn't have this ready. Patty the Dog 615. If you look up, if you've seen 100 Ways to Die in Halo 3, you probably saw his video. Very classic, very cool. One of those classic Halo 3 videos everyone's always talking about. So he was a big inspiration when I was creating this, but I just kept in my mind, I did not want to copy any of his ideas, so instead of, I refrained from watching his video, just in case if I came by any ideas I may have created as well, so I wouldn't be, you know, like, I don't want to use anymore. Right here, lack of UNSC vehicle, you know, there's a few things I did put in here that I kind of thought of myself, like I wanted to connect with people, so I kind of put some issues at hand. Later in the video you'll see something about bolt shot killing, pretty funny stuff. I still kind of get a kick out of it. When I first was making this back at the beginning of, what is it, February, if you look in my files actually, you'll see it's February 3rd is when I started this video. And I decided to really kick out the last half of this video in the past week or something. Simply, see, not having armor lock, I just tried to add some funny stuff in there that could kind of relate to the community. But yeah, I did start this on February 3rd, which is a crazy amount of time, almost 2 months. And also, how did I come up with all these ideas? I think about a good 10 to 20 of them came from some ideas by and also related or came by from Tricker's production, so I thank them for doing that. And also the credits are at the end of the video. And so what did I do? What was the toughest part of this video? I would have to say is, I mean, there's a lot of hard aspects about making 100 Ways to Die. Being at the Warthog mating grounds, a lot of people love that so far. I actually uploaded this a few hours ago on Halo 4 Follower right at the second. Right here you can see trying to get a cheap bolt shot kill. I know how much everyone talks about how they hate the bolt shot and it should be nerfed even more. And right here I didn't know what to do. Originally it said scoring a hoop, but I was like, nah, man, you gotta put something funnier in there. Defying 3 for 3 doesn't make sense, but you know, it works. It works. And watching Twilight, if you hate Twilight, you might get a kick out of that. No comment from me. If you like it, whatever. But rolling snake eyes, that was kind of a weird thing to do. That was hard. And Halo 5, I also wanted to start talking about Halo 5 a little bit. Of course, Halo 5 Follower is up and running fully, and it's working really well. Everyone's enjoying the channel. The videos are getting a good amount of views. And right here, this is the Harlem Shake. So people have been talking about, oh, Chris, you should do a Harlem Shake, whatever. No, I'm not gonna, you know, drink the Kool-Aid, but I'll do this. I'll snap someone's neck if they try to do the Harlem Shake. Yeah, and shoot them a bunch of times with a full clip. Yeah, so there's a lot of parts of this video that I really did enjoy. There was ups and downs on it, like it got kind of slow at some points, and I hated that. I wanted it to be better, but I also wanted to add the Majestic map pack into this video at some point, and later on in the video you see that because it was actually recorded all after the Majestic map pack, and that's probably why it doesn't get as good in the later of the video. And also realize that the video does go a little fast paced. That's something I like to my style. Oh god, yeah, that back there you heard a neck snap, but I like it a little bit fast paced because I cannot stand it when it's dull. I rather have it fast than when there's like an empty space where you're just kind of like awkwardly looking around the screen or you're looking at the related videos thinking about going somewhere else. I hate that, so I always want to keep things moving. That's why I have so many camera angles and so many things going on. And also, being at Tributes Capital, I decided to also, you'll see this a little bit in the video, I start talking about Halo, the franchise, and its story, and the canon, and everything. And I kind of got a kick out of that as well. wearing ugly armor. I decided not to show the helmet because I thought people were going to start criticizing me on how, oh, you know, that helmet, I really do like that helmet, it's my favorite helmet, or, you know, that helmet really isn't that bad. I decided to just keep it a mystery, not evacuating. I decided to use a lot of, I decided to use a lot of the elements of the maps. You'll see creatures. Right here, I had a blast. I actually got my friend on Skype. I told him to start running, and he was like, "Oh!" And then right here, you can scream. And he screams like a crazy person, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" But right here, my friend Wang Time, he was one of the body actors in here, and he hit that. He has an awesome YouTube channel. I believe he's starting up another one that's all about very professional machinima, so definitely check that out. Link is below. And teabagging, even though you're losing one of those other things I've been talking about, that is going to go into Halo, or that has relate to Halo, and what the current problem is. And I've been teabagged so many times, even though the other team was losing. I'm like, you don't even have the right. You don't have the right. So that was a little messy situation there with the cone. I was trying to get my Sinzel friend to get it right here. And then right here, I had about 4 songs, four different songs of choice for music, and none of them really fit until I got the perfect one. It was really quiet, really dull here, until this grenade was stuck onto this guy, and then it got really fast paced, and this is probably one of my most favorite parts of the video, just showing the Hornet, and then right when this guy dies, perfectly synced with the music, I would have to say, and it really does give that energy in your chest that I'm always talking about in videos. And also that tarp, that was from the 343 Industries live stream with the Majestic Map Pack. It just instantly became a meme, but I don't know too much beyond that. Yeah, I also wanted to do something a little bit more with Adrift. I really wanted to break down all the maps and its elements right here. I was originally using that sign, and not minding anyone's business. That was going to be like just being the flood. Again, I didn't want to be simple. I didn't want to be like, oh, you're stuck by a grenade, you're shot by a bolt shot, or even though that does happen, but you know, it's a cheap bolt shot, so it relates to Halo. But I just didn't want to do any simple kills, and I wanted to make everything creative and have a little bit of thought. And I think back to what I was talking about earlier, what was the most difficult aspect of this video? I would have to say coming up with the ideas. I know it sounds funny. You just have a notepad. Oh, I love this part. It really does, again, show that the video does kind of get creative, but kind of consuming myself here. But anyways, that doesn't sound right, does it? Consuming myself. But yeah, and no, once again, it shows the video is creative. And also, this is everybody loved this. I was laughing so hard when I made this. I was like, Halo 5, Halo 5, Halo 5, Halo 5. I did have another take for that. It wasn't as good, so I had to redo it. And back to what I was talking about, it really does come down to the ideas when you're on a notepad. It really does start right there on your computer, and of course in a text format. And that's pretty much how I start all my videos. I want to be as professional as possible. And trust in map properties, again, something about Halo, wanted to touch upon that quite a lot, and because it does relate to people, and it does make them feel like, oh, you know, I can't relate to this. But I really did like that. And then 100, I was thinking about this. The very first kill I thought about for the video, I was like, I'm gonna have the last kill say, if you don't like this video, you're gonna die. But you know, obviously you're not if you're petrified by that. But you know, it's fun. I had fun with it. It took a crazy amount of time. Anyways, thanks guys so much for watching. If you want to see this full video, down below in the description, check it out and like this video if you liked it. And peace out.